Welcome, Matt here, and I wanted to do a real quick lesson on polyrhythm because polyrhythm's fun, and we can use this, and it can really make our drumming sound interesting. So, polyrhythm's it's basically a rhythm that uses two different rhythms simultaneously, and they are related, but they can sometimes sound like they're not, right? So we're going to break it down and make it simple. You can actually grab the sheet music below, so you can print it off. It's free. Print it off, put it on your tablet or whatever, and you can work through this. But I just wanted to look at two with some simple, these really common phrases to learn it. But if you haven't heard these before, they can really unlock it in your brain, right? So the first one, you can see here, this one's called hemiola. It's the name of this polyrhythm. And it's on the screen there, and you can see on the eighth note, on the right hand, we're going to play eighth notes. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you can play it anywhere, but I'm playing it up here for today. So 1 and 2 and 3. That's nice and easy, right? With the other hand, our left hand, we're going to play triplet. 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. There's my quarter note pulse on the hi-hat. So triplets, that's not hard. You can probably do that. Triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. And you can probably do eighth notes with your right hand, right? Easy. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, no worries, all good. Eighth notes here, eighth note triplets here, no problem. It gets difficult when we try and put them together. Trying to play those simultaneously is quite hard. Our brain can't think both of those rhythms at the same time. It's difficult. So the phrase you can see written up here is, I want butter. I don't particularly want butter right now, but it's a good phrase. It's going to help us. So, I want butter. I want butter. I want butter. I want butter. So, keep that in your head. I'll keep saying it. It's a bit of a weird mantra, but it works. So, look. I want butter. I want butter. I want butter. I want butter. So, the syllables of that phrase are being played between the hands. I want butter. All right. So, let me take one hand out. Triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. I want butter, I want butter. 1 and 2, and we've got our eighth notes here. I want butter, I want butter, I want butter. So I'm just using my leg here to just take one of those hands out so I can keep the rhythm going. Just don't bash your leg off, right? But that can help just to pull it out of the way, and then you can hear what's going on, because when you're playing the whole rhythm, it's hard to kind of hear the eighth notes or the triplets. They're both happening. I want butter, I want butter. And if you try and concentrate on one of them, the other one might fall apart. So if you can just then take it out and keep it going on your leg or on something soft so you can't hear it as much, but still be thinking, I want butter, then you can hear that particular thing be more pronounced, be it the triplets that you're exposing or the eighth notes. So that phrase is a really good kind of like a little hack to get us to play it. Now, below it is the same thing, but the hands are swapped. And in fact, can I make this? Yeah. We've got them both on the screen. So this is a really good exercise. So once you get used to it, I want butter, right? The trick is, switch the roles. I still want butter, I want butter, I want butter, I want butter, I want butter. I want butter, I want butter. Okay, so practice both of those separately, and then the challenge is to be able to switch between them, because ultimately we're not doing this just to mess our heads up and our limbs up and frustrate ourselves. This is actually useful musically, so being able to flip between them is important, and move them around the kit and get a bit creative. So with that in mind, we're in 4/4 here. So 1, 2, 3. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So if I'm just playing a groove, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. I could go add the triplet. Oh, I want butter, I want butter. in my head there, I'm kind of thinking, I want butter, I want butter, I want butter, I want butter. So maybe just the bass drums could play the triplets. 1 and 2. Yeah, I want butter, I want butter. It might just be a little short phrase, or if we pronounce it with the ride as well. 1 and 2 and I want butter, I want butter. So maybe you can use it in Phil. I want butter, I want butter, I want butter, I want butter, I want butter. You know, so it's going to lead you into these slightly more polyrhythmic things. So it's going to be used, I think, more subtly when you play it in music. You don't really want to make it, like, dominate the whole song by going, look everyone, I'm doing a polyrhythm. But it will help you to play some really interesting rhythms. So like here, we're playing at eighth notes, but we're pulling out this triplet fill, either on the bass drum or in a fill. It can really add something different, a different layer to your playing. So I want butter, I want batter. There's that one, right? Now I want to just look at one more. Now I don't have a butter obsession. Let me just get that out there. But this one kind of comes out the same, but you might notice it's in 3/4, so 3 quarter notes in a bar, and it's saying here 4/3. So our pulse here would be 1, 2, 3, 1. And the phrase we're going to use here is pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. Okay, so looking at the notation, you can see now we've got 3 on the right hand. Pass the stinking butter, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the pulse of this music. So we're in 3/4. And on the left hand, pass the stinking butter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's quite a weird rhythm if you're in 3/4. So like 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E. It's quite syncopated that. So to throw that in there is quite interesting. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. Now like before, you can see on the notation there that it's got the numbers on that second bar down to show you the counts, the 1, 2, 3 and the 1, 2, 3, 4. Now does it show us here? Yes. So on this next page, oh no, it's a different one. It's a different one. Forget that. So this isn't written on here. So what we're going to do is just have to swap rolls of the limbs like we did before, right? So it's not written, so you just got to do it. Okay, so like before, learn it both ways as individual exercises using the phrase pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. And then when you can do that, you just flip between them. So again, like thinking how can we use this practically? So if we're playing in 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Well, I might just do the bass drum pattern. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. So it depends how pronounced you want to get with it. So you might decide to go with it more. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. 1, 2, 3. Still thinking it. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking. So, you can start to embellish and play around that rhythm, but in your head, that phrase, pass the stinking butter, still helps you to feel that polyrhythm. 2, 3, pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter, pass the stinking butter. I'll do that one again. I like it with space. Right, you get the idea. So it's learning the phrases. I mean, it's a proper like pat your head, rub your tummy, and then reverse the roles. It's that whole thing, all right? But I want to look at, right, how can we actually use this on the kit? Why is this useful? Why are we subjecting ourselves to this torture? It's because it's actually usable on the drum kit. We can get creative with these ideas in grooves and in fills. So it's all good stuff. Now, I just want to show you something mathematically, because we all love a bit of maths. In 4/4, here, 4 quarter notes in a bar. That first example we did, we broke it down. When we broke it down into the triplet form, we had 4 triplets, 3 notes in a triplet. 4 times 3 is 12. So there were 12 notes to play with there. And when we came to that second example, it's in 3/4, so it's 3 quarter notes in a bar, but the underlying subdivision was 16th notes. There's 4 of those, so we had 3 main beats, each broken down into 4 16ths, and therefore 3 times 4 is 12 again. So in both cases, we had 12 notes. And actually, the way we phrased it was the same. But the difference is the main pulse of the song was either 4/4, so 4, or in the second example, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it means we can use the same concept, the same idea, but in 2 different time signatures. So therefore, it would be used differently depending on the song. All right, that is it. It's a little delve into polyrhythms. Hopefully it made it a bit clearer. You can grab the sheet music. Like I said, it's free. Just click the link below and go and get that. And you can work on these. Use those phrases. I know they sound a bit silly, but it does a lot of the work for our brain, because it's hard to hold these 2 rhythms in your mind at once. So the little phrases just help us learn those rhythms. And once you can switch them over and start to use them on the kit, you've got creative freedom using these polyrhythmic ideas. All right, hope that was fun, and I'll see you next time.